What's up guys, it's Chris here, back for another video on the channel. Now looking at my Sorare week that I've gone through. I'm going to go through what's happening midweek, which you can kind of see on the screen now. I'm going to go through my previous week, which again was another shocking week really, so I am going to go through that, take you through my rewards, see what we've got, see if we can get any crafting done. If not, we'll have a look at what's coming up. And yeah, it's a bit of a slow week because obviously it's international week, so we haven't got much to do, so really and truly just looking at seeing what we can do on that. Okay, so firstly we are going to look at view my lineups. We're going to have a look at this week. So this week I did actually chuck one in, which is like a one night like game week, which is a bit strange, but didn't have the great start. Dan James didn't even start. Tijani Ryan had a great game. No one had a great game. I mean, Allison got a clean sheet, but only got 61 points. Get 100, couple of hundred essence. Get 100 essence, sorry. And yeah, we'll take it. I chucked this in last minute, so we'll have a look at some lineups coming up. And then obviously we got some bits to come up, but we'll go back to, I think it's game week 5. Yeah, so game week 5, not my best week ever. We had a bit of a shocker. I was so hopeful that it was going well, and it started so well. So I was talking you through my first Premier League lineup in Div 1. So we've got Jack Grealish, who obviously played on Saturday and got 2 assists, 100 points, and I was so hopeful this was going to be a good week. However, it didn't turn out to be that way. It stopped there, so that was frustrating. And we only got 100 points. So yeah, it could have been a lot better, but it just wasn't meant to be. And then obviously Liverpool won 1-0. Kirkes interestingly got a last man tackle, but actually I thought it was just him getting beaten down the line, and then got back and won it last minute. But I'll take it. It's a decisive action. But yeah, unfortunately Salah and Ekitike let me down, which is frustrating. We finished 122nd, but if you actually look, I mean, a couple of decisives from Salah and Ekitike gets you probably 800 points maybe. And then that puts you in the money. So it is frustrating. We were close, but we'll keep going. Jack Grealish seems to be a really good player for Everton. So I think he's going to be a good one for your Sorare teams going forward. I think he's going to create a lot of chances. He's going to get a lot of assists. He's going to be a really solid player at Everton. So he may be one you want to invest in. My my Eredivisie team. 500 essence. 700 essence there. So we've got a lot of essence, so we will be able to do a craft. Yeah, looking quite good on that front. We had Gustil, Dest, Perisic, Sam Stein, Matej Kovar. Nothing really special. I mean, they lost 2-0 away at Telstar, which was a bit of a shocker. And Sam Stein didn't have his best game, even though they won 4-0 away. I didn't pick the best player for the final team. So it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. We move forward. And we get some essence from that, so we can do a craft just looking at the essence I've got there, so that's great. We'll just come back to that. Oh, there you go. This is my shocking team, so I've had a bit of a shocker here. I didn't realise that Ryan Cherky had a thigh injury. It's absolutely killed this lineup. It wasn't great to start with anyway. Obviously Pickford already conceded 2, so I know I had 40 points. I was relying on the other 4 to do well. Am I happy with my Man City stack? I don't know. I'll be brutally honest, I'm debating getting rid of it and actually going a bit of a mixed team just for people who do get decisive actions. So I like Aït-Nouri. I think Reinders has fallen off a cliff after the first game when I thought it was going to be really good, so I might move him on. Ryan Cherky doesn't seem to be playing. And do I think I can get better value for money in Haaland? Probably. I mean, he scored again, but he's only got 68 points and he's my captain. Like, it's not good enough, so I'm down to Div 2 there, which is frustrating. So hopefully we can bounce back when the Premier League comes back. My MLS cards, I actually had to bring 2 guys in, so I bought these 2 in on the cheap, the Columbus, but they've been scoring really well recently. And then Max Arfson hit a 0-0, so obviously as a forward he isn't going to get me points, and they lost to Atlanta, which was a real shock. So that was a shame. Christian Kalina had his worst game points wise for a while. They still won. I bought Edvard Tagseth in. He was good last year, but he really hasn't really performed this year, and I thought he was going to do a lot better, but it's a shame. We're 8 points off a reward from them. Obviously, Anders Dreyer, very good player. But yeah, nothing from the MLS, so it's a bit frustrating. Contender, again, I had a 100-point player from Enzo Leopold, but Nurba let me down because they conceded. Jesse Lingard didn't have a very good game. Keesum, Kosing, Boom. I knew he was a bit of risk because they were playing near top of the league and they lost, which was a shame, but he got 4 points, and he only got 35 points in a 0-0 draw, which is a little bit of a shocker. 38 points, sorry. Let's have a look why. I'm intrigued. Right. I want to look at this game week. Let me have a look at this game. Oh, it's taking me onto the. It's because I'm so far back now, so I haven't done a video in a while. But yeah, I was really shocked. 35 points on a 0-0 draw. I thought, I'm not sure why he hasn't got a clean sheet bonus there. That's a bit bizarre. I need to find that out. Might message Sorare about that. Because what would that do for my? What would that actually do? So if he got, say, another 30 points with that, 30 points, I don't think it really does anything for me. Oh, I mean, it would give me 100 essence. If you got 49 points, 20, yeah, I mean, it's not really worth it. Looking at my all-star teams, they're alright, not bad. He's going to be quite good going forward. This Gomez Andrade for Seattle, he seems to score well. Scored alright, but again, 4 inverts and done much for Liverpool. Sabari let me down. Tom de Graaf had his first low-scoring week this week, which is a bit frustrating. But, yeah, 255 essence, that's not too bad. I did a champion team this week, so I did go try champion with my stack. And it went well regards the front line and Kimmich for Bayern, but obviously they conceded 2 goals and they nearly actually conceded an equaliser to Augsburg. So not the greatest week for my defence of Bayern. Obviously Man City had a shocker at Brighton and Egan Riley's got sent off, so that didn't really help at all. Bit of a shocker. So nah, not much to report this week. It was a pretty poor week, but it is what it is. We have those weeks. So we're going to move on now to my rewards and just claim all that essence and get my division sorted. So we've got 1,500 essence, so we can do a craft this stream, and we can also look at 2k XP. Guys, XP is really important for getting those bonus points. Okay, so you really want to get them because that's going to help you fly up the leaderboards of your team. So I'm going to add that to my Liverpool stacks because I think that's going to be really helpful. Okay, so unfortunately, there's not much else to show. I haven't got any card, I didn't win anything. So we got 2,000 essence. Cool. So we'll do two, and hopefully we get a tier 2. The only thing is I haven't got any of these. So my essence, looking at it, it's just going to be mainly. It's going to be a mix between Eredivisie and Premier League. Really, probably Eredivisie, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what we get. And the first one we get is guaranteed standard. Oh, it's a tier 2 special. Now, do I do another card or do I pick a league? Because I could do with knowing, I know I've only got 1,000 essence, but let's be honest, it's going to be a standard, it'd be a pointless. So I might spend 1,000 on the league, so I know that I'm not getting a league I don't want. So we've got 3 Premier League, 5 Eredivisie, 4 Premier League, 5 Eredivisie, and 1 Turkish league. And the Turkish league could be quite good because it could be one of the Galatasaray or Fenerbahce players that actually scores really well. However, I'm not really playing Challengers, so it doesn't really affect me. So now I'm thinking Premier League and the Eredivisie. Now, Eredivisie team's pretty solid, so I'm not really looking to buy a player from there. So maybe we look at the Premier League. Now, it's whether I go. Nah, it's a shame I can't do best 5, but it is what it is. We're going to get Premier League player. Now, my gut said 3 straight away. But then why would this guy be sitting? I don't know. I think I'm going to go 3. I think this is my one that I'm going to stick. So let's pray there isn't someone amazing that I'm going to miss out on. But here we go. And we get Mark Gahey. That's okay. Once he comes back in the fold, he'll be quite good. Who do we miss out on? Oh, Martinez would have been good. Pedro Porro would have been good. I'm happy with that. Mark Gahey's good. And actually, Ryan Flamingo would have been nice for my PSB stack. There were some good cards in here, actually, to be fair, for a tier 2. Matty Cash I wouldn't have really wanted. Pedro Porro would have been alright. He does do some set pieces sometimes. Martinez is now going to come back in at Villa, so that'd be an interesting one. I think Gahey could be a good one. I think he's going to come back into the fold at Palace, and I think we've done quite well there. So yes, I know we could have done 2 crafts, but I'd rather get 1 good card, and that can be now added to the gallery, and we can use that card. And what we'll do is we're going to have a look at his card. So we're going to have a look at Mark Gahey and see what he actually offers us, because that could be a really good little pull. I don't know if he's come through yet. I always have trouble finding them first. Let me refresh my page quickly. Yeah, don't know why they don't come through, but Mark Gahey. I'm going to try him again. Mark. It's not come through. Strange. Let's go Lee. Prem. Does this a lot on my... Sorry, it takes a while to come through. Let's refresh, see if he comes through. Don't know why it's not coming through, but we'll go and search him up in a second if he doesn't come through. I'm probably spelling it wrong. It's better off spelling Mark. Right, we'll go and search him. So Mark Gahey. So here we are. So currently on the market he is... Oh, that's £30. Was he actually on the market though? Let's look at in season. Oh damn, he's actually 30 quid on the market. Oh, may sell him because, although look at his, wow, some of his performances are incredible. Oh wow, 100. So we got 52, 100, 63. Oh, because he was playing for Palace in the Europa Conference League. Oh, it's just don't know what to do there. I have to have a think. Yeah, so Mark Gahey. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a Crystal Palace stack, or I'm gonna sell him because I think £33 he will drop in price quite quick, and I could reinvest that into somewhere else, especially around that Man City team, which I'm trying to move on. Or I keep him and just build him into my random players. But I'm worried that he's not. My worry is with Mark Gahey is he might not be the same player now after what happened on transfer deadline day. He might not really care as much. He might want to move on. So yeah, I don't know. So I'm a bit indecisive about that. So we'll have to see. But yeah, good pull. Happy with that. So let's now move on to my lineups for this weekend coming. So obviously I've got that one. So these are the lineups I've set up so far. So I think I'm going under 23 right now. The reason I'm doing this is because there's only 1,500 people in there. So there's actually some good stuff to win. So if you look at it, the top 1,000 at the moment are going to get like essence. So the chance of getting some essence out of this is going to be quite high. Now Sam Stein's not playing, so I did pre-build this, so I might have to see if I can still do this. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to chuck the players back into all-star, all-rare, because it's just too good. So okay, so I could put Florian Wirtz in. He'll be good at again for Germany against Northern Ireland. He'll definitely be good. Who else got? Milos Kerkez I could put in. Now they've got a good fixture. He's going to play. He's going to play Iceland v Azerbaijan or Hungary versus. Probably stick with this team actually for now. I quite like it. Yeah, I'm going to go. I think I'm going to brave it. Oh, he's 80% over 70. I feel like I should go Milos Kerkez. Nah, stick with it. And obviously Elise captain. Elise so solid. You know he's going to score points now for whoever he plays for. So yeah, I'm going to go with that one because obviously, I mean, there's only 1,500 people in my Div 3. I know I'm not in Div 1, which is frustrating, and I've got to rise to it. But it's a good time to start, especially when it's international break, and I could still win up to 500 essence. So let's give it a go. Why not? My all-star team. So we are going to have to look at this because I did pick Rodri in the hope that he would play. Now he's not playing, which am I surprised about? Not massively. So I might bring in Robert Andrews got 70%. Rodri's got 30%. This is a tough one because I don't know who's going to be playing. I could stick with this for now. Take a hit, a risk, or I go to Robert Andrich, who's got 70% and will probably play. Everyone else is going to play, really. I don't see there be any other issues there. Shay Adams starting. I'll stick with that. Harry Kane can be in there, and my captain's going to be Jordan Pickford because they're at home, and Jordan Pickford always makes saves. Happy with that. So obviously got Anders Dreyer playing 2 games for Denmark. You've got Pavlidis playing for Greece. You've got Zubimendi at Spain. Again, it's just a solid lineup. Some of these have got no transplant. I need to change John Stones. Johnny Stones. See if he'll play. I'll tell you what, I could shove Mark Gahey in. Oh, Jonathan Tah. Or I could go for Mai Yoshida. No, I think we'll go Jonathan Tah. We'll stick with the international thing. Oh, I need to change. My midfielders are going to have to stick at that. We'll see how they get on. You know what? I might actually clear that team because there is actually I've got a few players now that I don't. So what I might do is I might edit this lineup and then see who I've got. So I've got Aaron Herrera playing there. Who else could I chuck in? Milos Kerkez. Yeah, he'll be good actually. Jonathan Tah I've got there. Mark Gay's not like to play, so we'll miss that out. Right, midfield. Right, Joshua Kimmich can come in. He'll be unreal. And we'll go with a new midfielder in here. Who can I go with instead of him? So either John McGinn or Ryan Christie. Well, they're both going to be playing both games. I think for Scotland, John McGinn's a better shout. I think he'll be a quality shout for my team in there. My forward, I've gone Adrian Mbaba, but I've got a choice now going to Ekatike, although he won't play. Sabari will play. Morocco, they got Niger, Zambia. Oh, I don't know. Kind of tempted to stick with Mbaba playing in his league game, and I'll make John Yokua Kimmich captain. I think I'm going to stick with that team, okay, because it also gets me the bonus points on that, so quite nice. So I think I'm going to stick with that for now. They're going to be my teams. This week's going to be a bit of a dull one. Obviously, next week we're going to go absolutely all out for it again. Or do we go? Hang on. Do we go with the Elite Arena? Right. Hang on. I've had a change of heart. Right. I'm gonna bin these off because I think I'm gonna win a bit of essence, but I'm not gonna win massive. So do I just go? Bin off my 23s. Right. Let's go Arena Elite. Have I got 1,000? Oh, I don't think I've got 1,000. 369. I can't get it. I'll just delete those teams for no reason. Let's do Arena on caps. I can do that. 250. I get gold and I still win quite a bit of essence. So let's try that. We'll do a team here. So we'll go. Let's be honest. Pickford at home's a safe one. Now I think my best shout here is gonna be Goncalo Nacho. You can go Joshua Kimmich, Ivan Perisic. Oh, Harry Kane. They've only got one fixture, they've got two. Let's go Perisic, he's got two fixtures to solidly get it right. And Australia. Sorted. And I'm going to put actual captain. Should I go Perisic? Yes, they've got some good fixtures. I think they'll do well. Let's do that. We're going to do that. That's going to be my. Hopefully, we get a golden arena, and then I'll be really confident that that's going to go well. I'll be excited for that if it's a golden. Look at that, it's a great team. I know he's a C, but I like him. He's a good player. So yeah, we'll go with that from my team. And then we'll go back and we will build. I'm still going to build the under 23s lineup. See if it can suggest it for me. So I'll have to build it. Yep, that's exactly how I'd have built it as well. Perfect. So that's that under 23s, and then we'll do some all-star entries. So we'll go in our first team. We'll go suggested lineup. Let's see what it suggests because I want the best. Okay, we'll go that again. Yep, like that. Gonna go all-star rare. Oh, Sam Stein. Why is it picking Sam Stein for? Let's just edit that and take Sam Stein out because he's not going to play. So I'd rather John McGinn in for 90%. Manor Solomon will be good for Israel. Yeah, solid. Can we get a decent lineup out? Yeah, Gianluigi. Oh, no, you never know. Mark Gay, he'll come on. I'll go with that in case these two do come on and actually make an appearance. So I'll stick with that, and then that's going to be my teams. Yeah, so that is it for me this week, guys. Not a massive week. Obviously, I've got my Premier League boost to come up next week, so I can. I also didn't get the hot. I missed the hot streak last time, so we'll build that up again. See if we can still go for the £2,000, and we'll let you know how we get on. But thank you for watching, and I really appreciate your time taken to watch this video. If you like it, please give it a like and a subscribe. That would really help me out more than anything if you're still here watching. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.